Kalene Beeman, thank you so much for doing this. I know your time is so valuable, especially because you're on prep right now for Miami,
Yep.
only 5 days away. You've had 2 overall wins earlier this year. Incredible. What was that like?
Honestly, cloud nine. I did the San Antonio Classic back in October. When they call your name and your number, it's like, wow. Like your heart drops to the floor. You're, like, you're center stage and you get the crown and everything. And it's like, wow, I made it. I accomplished my dreams. And then I did it again in Easterns and I won the overall again. And I was like, wow, this is like one of the biggest regional shows on the East Coast. And I just won the overall again. Now I'm heading to nationals. So it was like the most amazing feeling.
Miami is 4 or 5 days away. How is your body feeling right now?
Amazing. No complaints. Everything's on track. We are on point. I feel on top of the world.
What about, it seems like you have such good stage presence. What do you think that takes for a competitor?
Stage presence is everything. Like you can bring your body in at like 110%. Your coach can do all the job in the world. You can look amazing, but if you don't have stage presence, you ain't gonna win. But I used to dance for 15 years competitively. So for me to be in front of people that I don't know, large amounts of crowds, that's nothing to me. Before Easterns, I was actually taking a nap before we did the finals. And my coach was like, you are the most unnervous, most relaxed competitor I've had. I was like, yeah, this is nothing. So it's nice to be in front of a crowd. It doesn't bother me at all.
That's great. The bodybuilding journey, do you remember how it all started?
Well, back in 2015, I had just gotten out of a relationship. It was one of those ones where it was kind of toxic, and I kind of wasn't happy with how I looked. We did a lot of being foodies and eating around and all that, and I just was looking at myself in the mirror after the breakup, and I was like, I gotta do something. And then I linked up with my coach that I have right now, and I was like, I kind of want to lose some of this weight, replace it with muscle, and we got started right away. And then 6 months later, I was like, I think I want to do a show. And he goes, all right, let's start prepping. So we did a 20-week prep, and then 2016, I competed in June for my first show, and then did 2 more shows after that, and then I fell in love.
You have a lot of people that are coming up to you. They're inspired by you.
More than I thought. It's a good feeling.
I know we're jumping ahead drastically here, but you see yourself in the future on the Olympia stage?
Oh, absolutely. I dream about it all the time. There's not a doubt in my mind I'll be up there, and very soon.
That's cool. What about in Miami? You wearing one of the same suits that you wore earlier this year, or changing it up, or?
No, I'm in love with my purple suit. Purple's my color. I'm obsessed with the color purple, so I'm gonna keep wearing it.
What do you think it's going to take to get that pro card next weekend? It's such a
complete tunnel vision.
Such a much bigger show, obviously.
Oh yeah, I mean, I know it's going to be intense. And there's going to be a lot of competition, a lot of girls, but if you kind of focus on just yourself, kind of keep your blinders on, tunnel vision, trust the process, trust your coach, everything will come together. And then once I get on that stage, it's over.
Obviously, a big part of this is food. Are you still rocking the air fryer?
Oh yeah, I love my air fryer. Everyone makes fun of me for it, but that thing is amazing.
Tell us about some of the stuff that you've cooked in there, because we've seen it on Instagram. But
I cook all my tilapia in there. I usually get 6 to 8 pounds of tilapia a week. I throw it all in there, make it nice and crispy. Shrimp. I love blackened shrimp. I've made potatoes, like kind of French fry style whole, and they're like crunchy and kind of soft on the inside. I've made bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers. That thing's like the best investment I ever bought ever. Better than a crock pot, rice maker, anything.
I don't think I've ever seen a competitor have a pet squirrel. Do you have that, or is it your mom's, or what's going on there?
Well, a couple years ago, my mom and we used to rehab wildlife. So it's not really a pet, but when we found her, she genetically didn't have any top teeth. So as rehabbers, you kind of get them accustomed, get them back to health, and release them. But for this particular case, we couldn't, because we had to cut her bottom teeth every 2.5 weeks for her to chew, to eat, to live. So she kind of stayed with us until then. And last year, we lost her. But the squirrels only live like a short amount of time. But she was the best thing ever. I mean, it's like they stick to you like Velcro. And they each have a different personality.
Yeah, that's great. And you've got a golden retriever too.
I do.
Big time love for animals.
My son. Oh, absolutely.
What about advice for people? Maybe they're watching this, inspired by you. Maybe they're lacking motivation. Eat clean, work out. What would you say to them, Kalene?
Motivation to work out, eat clean. Well, you have to want it. You have to mentally be in the right state to want to do it. Competing in bodybuilding, it has to be your life. It has to be a lifestyle. You have to figure out your entire schedule on your food, when you're going to go to the gym. You have to sacrifice nights out with friends, dinners with family, all that, to be able to get to where you want to be in this sport. I've missed out countless opportunities and things just because of competing in the shows and stuff. But people who lack the motivation, you just have to find the why as to what inspires you, whether it's you want to do it for yourself, or someone told you you can't do it, or any type of tragedy in your life, or you just kind of want to take the like a new step forward, try something new. Like I said, you just have to find that why, and you mentally have to be strong enough to do it.
Have you ever been to Miami before?
A while ago, but it's been a long time, so I'm excited to go back.
Are you officially on peak week right now, or is it a day away? Or
peak week starts tomorrow, so I'm on my second day of depleting carbs, and then we start carving up tomorrow.
Sweet. Well, good luck with everything. I want to be very respectful of your
excited.
time, because you're rocking and rolling 5 days away. We'll let you go, but I'm so excited to see the pictures from the show.
Yeah.
I was in Miami a couple years ago for the show, but I won't be there this year, but I can't wait to see how you do.
Yeah, absolutely. Post them. You'll see all about it. It's going to be a great experience. I don't want to miss a thing.
Very cool. Okay, we'll let you go. Thank you so much, and hopefully we'll talk to you later.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. This was a lot of fun.